Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your July 2018 mid-month readings. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to any newcomers, and thank you for all your comments, likes, shares, feedback, and support. A thank you to all of my clients out there, always regular and new, for keeping me so busy with one-on-one readings. It's an honor and a pleasure to read for you. If any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can get more info and my contact details by going to my YouTube channel's homepage, clicking on that little About button, or you can click on the description bar of all the videos I post as well. Please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. Turnaround time for personal readings is pretty fast because I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. So I can usually work with your schedules and set something up for you as quickly as possible, live or recorded. So email me if you're interested. For those of you who like to utilize the smartphone, iPhone or iPad app Instantgo, you can find me there under Irish Gypsy as well, and that link is also provided. Okay, let's move right into this reading. This is for the water sign of Aquarius for the last half of July 2018. So we're looking at the last couple of weeks of July for Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, we begin with the Hanging Man, followed by the Knight of Cups. We have the Sun, followed by the Six of Pentacles, and from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance is the Fool. Well, Aquarius, it's pretty clear that I think a lot of you are waiting for something to come in, an offer of some kind. You know, these are general readings, and there's a lot of you watching, so the details and specifics and intensity will always vary, you know, depending on what's going on in your life, which is always why we tell you to, if you know your rising and your moon sign, watch those two because they can give you additional clarification. So what area of your life this is going to resonate in is going to vary. Some of you, what you're waiting for, this offer or opportunity, may be in the relationship area of your life. It could be love and romance, or it could be friendship or family. Some of you, it might be job, work, and career. You may be waiting on a job offer or some kind of offer or opportunity coming in. For a smaller portion of you, you may be waiting or holding back on being the one to give something or offer something as well. But I feel like the majority of you, you're kind of waiting because we begin with, whoops, cards are jumping all over the place. We begin with the Hanging Man, followed by the Knight of Cups. So Aquarius, I hope I didn't say the water sign of Aquarius. Sometimes in the beginning of a reading, things shoot through my head. This is for the air sign of Aquarius for the remainder of July 2018. That's the intent. So we have the Hanging Man and the Knight of Cups. The Hanging Man can represent sometimes feeling like you're in stasis and limbo, like there's no movement. There always is, even if you can't see it. Energy is energetic and fluid. It can represent taking a step back, particularly from a situation, whether it's a conflictive situation or not, and letting things play out because there's more yet to be revealed here. It can represent, it represents whatever it is that you're waiting for or withdrawing from in a waiting mode. It represents a sense of being in acceptance of the situation that you're in, understanding that it's temporary and transitional, which is why in most tarot decks the Hanging Man is depicted as hanging upside down, but he's not struggling. Even though it may appear to be an awkward or uncomfortable position, he's not really struggling. He's at peace with that. You know, there's a certain sense of self-sacrifice with this card, and maybe wanting to jump in, wanting to ask, where's this offer coming, when is it coming, or just jumping in and making the offer or opportunity. But the Hanging Man doesn't do that. He hangs there. He lives in acceptance of the situation. He's watching things unfold. He's waiting. And he's not struggling. He's living in acceptance of what he knows to be a temporary and transitional period of time for him. Now, it's clarified and accompanied by the Knight of Cups. So here we have water energy, which is the element which governs the suit of cups. And in the tarot, this is the energy of emotions, feelings. It's also the energy of our relationships. Knights are the bringers, the deliverers of the tarot, so they usually represent offers and opportunities and the speed at which something moves as well. For example, if they can also represent a water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You may be waiting on a water sign individual. And the Knight of Cups is usually pretty fast and airy. The Knight of Cups is very much an idealist. He's in love with love itself because he's the Knight of Cups. If the Knight of Cups has a challenge, it's sometimes in following through because he, promises the moon in the heat of the moment and then later finds out he can't deliver that. So kind of be careful for that. But often knights represent offers or opportunities coming in or which you're being placed in front of you or extending outwards as well. So this could be an offer of love. It could be an offer of emotional support. It could be an opportunity of some kind that has an emotional impact, a positive one as well. So again, waiting on this offer or opportunity, whatever it is, it's emotional in nature. Again, this could be career, work, and finances. For some of you, you may be waiting to receive something or to offer something. I feel like the majority of you, you're waiting to receive something, receive an offer, an invitation, an opportunity of some kind. Which area of your life this manifests in is going to vary because it's a general reading and there's so many of you watching, but there's definitely this sense of waiting. Now, at or towards the end of July 2018, it comes in. You have an absolutely great combination of cards. You have the Sun, clarified and accompanied by the Six of Pentacles. So, some of you may be waiting for money. So the Sun is, I feel, one of the most powerfully positively influential cards in the deck, because when the Sun comes out in a spread, it affects all of the surrounding cards. When you think about it, when the Sun comes out, it shines over everything. It makes everything transparent. There's an uplifting feeling when the Sun comes out. There's always a loosening or a releasing of restrictive energies, whether that's emotional or financial or spiritual. There's always that breathing a sigh of relief, things loosening up, restrictions lessening. The Sun it positively boosts all the positive energy in the surrounding cards and can lessen and even negate some of the more challenging energy in the surrounding cards in a spread as well, because when the Sun comes out, it affects everything. Cautionary piece of advice: the Sun makes everything transparent. It's impossible to hide anything under the light of the Sun, but it's life, love, warmth, laughter, wonderful, beautiful energy here. Happiness. There's a strong element of just fun with the Sun too. It can represent vacations as well. And you do have as your overall energy the Fool, who's starting out on a journey. Some of you may be waiting on news in order to travel or go on vacation or start a journey of some kind. You may be waiting on maybe a tax return or some money for that. The Sun is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So Pentacles is earth energy, and in the tarot, Earth is the element which governs the suit of Pentacles, and in the tarot, this usually represents in the earthly part of our life, usually things that we can hold and touch and feel. They're tangible. Things like money, finances, property, resources, job, assets, etc. Things we can see and touch and feel, or tangible efforts that we're putting into things. The Six of Pentacles is a card that represents evenness, equality, tit for tat, equal giving and equal receiving. In relationships, it can represent mutual respect, mutual love, mutual attraction. In finances or business or job, it can represent a mutually beneficial relationship or mutually beneficial situation. Giving or receiving, it can represent being on the giving end of something or the receiving end of something. And because you are already, it's obvious here, Aquarius, waiting for something, it looks like it's definitely coming in at or towards the end of July. Timing always being kind of fluid. Some of you, this may happen a little before, some of you, it may happen a little bit after, but there's definitely a beautiful feeling when this comes in. This can be giving too. It can be being on the giving end too. So again, you may be holding off on giving something or offering something. But I feel like for the majority of you, you're waiting on this offer or opportunity, which is emotional in nature, but it also could include a financial aspect as well. You may be waiting on a gift of money, a gift of resources, or again, like a tax return or something of that sort, or even a job offer or opportunity of some kind that, affects your financial structure, your career path. For those of you for whom it's love and romance, or relationship oriented in a more personal way, this could be that offer coming in, this offer of mutual beneficence, mutual love, mutual attraction, etc. You may be traveling. Some of you may be traveling in the last part of July, maybe towards the end too, because your overall energy is the Fool, which is one of my favorite cards in the tarot, my favorite major arcana card in the tarot. The Fool is just beginning. He has yet actually to take the first step of his new journey. He's just starting out. He's the first major arcana card in the deck. He has the 0 on his card. All the cards after that represent the Fool's journey through life, which is our journey through life, until we, how we grow and learn and mature and evolve until we get to the end, the World card, which is the last major arcana card. Everything in between is about the Fool's journey, our journey. So the Fool is just starting out. It's the breath before the first step. It's about potential. So it's in the time in between something comes to an end and something new begins. In that time in between, it's all about the possibilities, the potential. Anything's possible. Everything's possible. The Fool is about taking risks sometimes, doing something you've never done before, because you've never done them before, and you're wanting to explore the potential and possibility, stepping off the beaten path, because a Fool is all about blazing new trails. So it could be, again, I feel like, you're waiting for something. You're waiting for this offer or opportunity, something coming in. Some of you, it may be as concrete and tangible as money, jobs, finances, a return of some kind. Some of you, it might be more personal, relationship oriented, love, romance, partnership of some kind. You're thinking about all the possibilities and what this thing that you're waiting for could provide you with, and what the possibilities are moving forward. And that definitely comes in for you around the end of July 2018, and it feels like you are off and running. Again, I'm getting a sense of vacation or travel for some of you, and I'm feeling, I keep getting tax return too. Some of you may be waiting on a tax return in order to start something new, go in a new direction, or maybe even be able to give in another way. Maybe you're being given allows you to give in another way as well too. Maybe give to, maybe you're waiting on some kind of financial return or financial benefits, which enables you to help somebody else out, maybe a family member, a child or sibling or something of that sort. And some of you are just waiting for it to travel or explore something new. Lovely, beautiful energy. Aquarius, very happy to bring it to you. So Aquarius, that pretty much wraps up your July 2018 mid-month readings. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful or validating in some way. It's a very uplifting sort of reading. The sun is kind of shining over all of it. So again, if any of you would be interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can get my information and details by clicking on the About button on my YouTube channel's homepage, or clicking on the description bar of all the videos I post. Please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I do a wide variety of readings in all areas of life. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also provided. So Aquarius, I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the August 2018 general readings. And until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.